isn't solar easy?
So I think the industry makes it look easier than it is. And there's a whole, interestingly, this is one of the reasons why we're migrating into battery storage space as well, because actually a whole host of learning in that decade includes everything from how you construct, realize, procure components, and then how you long-term asset own these things. People have the opinion that you stick it in the ground, you leave it alone, and job done. It categorically isn't like that, right? They need to be loved, they need to be looked after, they need to be optimized. They live and breathe like everything, right? Full of computers. We all know what happens every time you go back in the office and plug your laptop in, right? I mean, it's carnage for at least half an hour, isn't it, while you restart and do updates and so on. So these things definitely need looked after, and as they degrade, you need to be on top of how performance is changing to allow you to think about how you're going to repower it in the future. So we take a very different stance to a lot of our peers in the sector by being really active in the way that we manage our assets. So we're looking at every single string, so every single row of panels in every single one of our assets all the time. And we have auto-triggered alarms, and we're looking at how data is changing over time to predict what's going to happen in those assets in the future to allow us to proactively change things and achieve availability in the future. So can you put a solar farm in and forget it? Well, yeah, you probably can, and it will do well for a few years, but its performance will degrade really rapidly. And if you go and look at an asset that is unloved, you can tell just by looking at the performance figures that it is unloved. So if you're trying to extract maximum return for your investors over time and de-risk it for investors over time, you really need to be super active with it, and you need to understand that tech, and it's complicated.